I came so close to posting that on our page, but I didn't want anyone to. I didn't want. Just to look on his face. Woo! This is great entertainment. People tuning in to watch us laugh at an inside joke.
Inside jokes are the best, right?
Oh.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
I got a king-size bed. I don't know any kings, but if one came over, I guess he'd be comfortable.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, committed to ensuring you experience the world in style. Here are your hosts, Mike and Darin.
Hi, I'm Darin.
I am Mike.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, Cincinnati's comedy podcast. This is episode 284. We don't have any guests. It's just me and Mike shooting the crap. And you are in for a treat because Mike is unprepared, and those are our best episodes.
Yeah, I'm reasonably excited that you're present.
That's better than normal.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about The Running Man, the brand new Running Man version by Edgar Wright, who also did Shaun of the Dead, another movie I have not seen.
I've seen that.
I should.
It was good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I've wanted to watch it for a while. I just have not. So me and the family went to go see it on the Fridays. And then also I wanted to talk about something else that I watched this weekend, which led me to a point where I'm ready to retract a strongly held belief that I enunciated on this very podcast.
On Irritable Dad Syndrome.
On Irritable Dad Syndrome, not only in podcast form, but in short clip video form on our YouTubes, on our TikToks, and on our Instagrams. About a particular show, I'm going to retract that statement and apply it to a different show. And I'm going to do so in earnest.
In earnest. Okay.
Earnestly.
Well, I have got to talk about something that happened at Walmart, and then something with this podcast. Mike, there's something that Mike always says that I started saying at home that my wife overheard, and now my wife is saying it, and my wife said it to your wife. So there's something that you started that has gone full circle.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is it turlet?
No, it's not turlet.
Right.
It's not turlet. Welcome to the show. How is everybody doing? We hope that you're enjoying your day. We appreciate you coming to us here at Irritable Dad Syndrome, whether you're on the Apple, Spotify, whether you downloaded it at IrritableDadSyndrome.com. We don't care. We're just happy that you're with us. And we want you to know that if you go to IrritableDadSyndrome.com, that's where, if you want, you could become a patron. If you wanted to help us out financially, you could do that. Or you could listen to every single episode that we have. And because there's some good ones on there. There's a lot of really, really, really good ones. So anyway, we appreciate you being with us.
Also, we appreciate loyalty. We stream this show live. We usually run it on Tuesdays. We have a dedicated following that comes with us live, one of whom is currently in a movie theater streaming this show, despite what Nicole Kidman said with all her...
That's right. I think that's illegal in Virginia.
It could be.
Well, everything else is illegal in Virginia, except for gambling. Yeah.
Time now for the Walmart Story of the Week.
Right off the top, I wanted to mention that I went to Walmart, okay? And I don't like the Breaking Bad Walmart. Okay. I don't like going to Walmart, but I was in a situation. I borrowed my son's car. By the way, for the first time in almost 40 years, I do not own a vehicle. My Honda CRV, bless his heart, it got to a point where the engine started eating itself. It's like you check the oil and it's got metal all ground up in it. Yeah. And several of my friends said, yeah, you need to get rid of that. So here's the deal. I work from home. The only place I ever drive is on Tuesday. I come to Mike's house.
His other job.
And on Sunday, I go to Kroger. I go to the grocery store. So if there's ever a situation where I can't borrow my wife's car, my son's car, or my other son's car, then I guess I'm just not going. Anyway, so I no longer have a vehicle. I sold it. I got rid of it. And yeah. What was my point? Oh, my point.
You skateboard. We're doing a drive. For every dollar you send in,
save Darin's memory.
Save Darin's, yeah.
I went out and I got a beer with my buddy Ted, and he was out, and went out with him.
So we threw axes with Ted.
We did. Ted's a good guy. Ted is the guitarist and lead singer of my group Love Crunch, to which I am the drummer.
Little known fact, Ted is short for Theodore. Who is one of the Chipmunks.
That's true. But I digress. I'm out with Ted, and in order for me to go out with Ted, I had to borrow my son's car. And I asked Cameron, is it okay if Daddy borrows your car? And he said, sure. So I drove him to work, and then I went out with my friend Ted. I had some wings, and I had to go and pick up Cameron. And Cameron works at Culver's, and Culver's is across from the Walmart. So I had to go into Walmart and get a couple of things, which I did.
What did you have to get from the Walmart?
I had to get some distilled water for my son's CPAP machine, if you must know.
Yeah.
I also got a loaf of bread.
I was gonna say you got the when I have to go to Walmart, I need socks, Tums, or an ointment. You don't. That's it.
Cameron also needed deodorant.
Okay.
So if you're happy, I got distilled water, deodorant, and bread was the only thing I purchased that did not start with a D. So I'm in line. I'm in register 8, okay? There's one woman in front of me, and whatever the problem is, she cannot ring up her groceries. And finally the cashier says, well, this register is down. It's no longer accepting credit cards. She says, I'm sorry, my register's down. We can't take your credit card. And so the lady put her stuff away, and with tears in her eyes, she left the Walmart. And then before she was leaving, the cashier looked at me and she says, sir, this register is down unless you're paying with cash. I didn't have enough cash. I'm like, okay. So I go to another register. I'm in this other register. The person who's in front of me in that line checks out. The cashier who was on register 8 moves over now to my register and starts checking me out there. She was checking out my groceries. She wasn't like, hey, you look really nice today. And she told me, she said, quote, I'm very sorry about having to tell you that. And I said, well, I mean, the register was down. Yeah. Why would you not tell me that?
What else are you going to do?
And she said, and she leans in and she says, the register wasn't down.
Said, now we're in a conspiracy.
I said, excuse me? And she said, the lady who was in front of you, her credit card was rejected. And I did not want to embarrass her and tell her that her card was not good, that it was rejected. And so I lied to her. And I said, okay. And I was like, you know what? I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's fine. I mean, it only took me an extra, 5 minutes to check out of the Walmart. But anyway, so she did that out of the goodness of her heart. And I think for that, she deserves the Walmart Employee of the Week badge.
There you go.
Yeah.
This has been the Walmart Story of the Week.
I want to retract a previous position that I had.
Okay.
So we got into a discussion.
This is fascinating because rarely do you ever tell me you were wrong or I was right about something?
Well, I'm rarely wrong.
Okay.
Rarely.
Whatever.
I can count on one hand with 3 fingers missing how many times I've been.
That's because you went to Ohio University.
Okay. All right.
The Ohio University.
Yeah, I had previously stated, and I still strongly feel in this realm, that Airwolf was the absolute greatest 80s theme song.
Okay.
I retract that
Theme song or TV show?
Theme song.
Okay.
Now, did I say TV show back in the day?
Originally, you said it was the most 80s TV show. And I said...
I'm going to have to retract both statements.
I said it was A-Team. I said the A-Team was better than Airwolf.
I take it all back.
Okay.
Because I started watching the series again this weekend.
Okay, Airwolf?
No.
Okay.
This new series.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you've heard of it. It has Philip Michael Thomas.
Okay.
And Donald Johnson.
I know what show you're talking about.
Miami Vice. Dude. Don't.
pink flamingos.
And then the boobies flopping around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Miami Vice, man.
You know that U2 has 2 songs in Miami Vice?
That sounds right.
Wire and Pride.
Okay.
Pride is on in the background when Donald Johnson is talking to some lady in a bar.
He played Crickett.
He did. He did. And Philip Michael Thomas
He was Tubby.
played Tabs. Or Tubby. Tabs.
Whatever.
Whatever.
What's he going to do, sue us?
Yeah. And then also the song Wire from Unforgettable Fire is in a Ferrari car chase.
Okay.
I actually never really liked that song that much, but now that I've seen it in a Miami Vice episode, it clicks. And
I'm
I dig
sure I've heard it, but I can't tell you
Yeah,
right now.
we'll play that later on
okay,
in the show.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I've been playing that theme song so much that Bess is walking around singing it.
Yeah, Jan Hammer.
Yeah, Jan. And I posted on my personal Facebook page, they made a video of the theme song. They make it like a little miniature Miami Vice episode where Crickett and Tibbs come in and
Right.
the guy
they do their thing.
The guy says we got a something, and this guy's on and they pull out he's on the fritz.
Just like I'm watching it.
And you gotta get. I'm trying to I don't want to scare you too much. Yeah. He's like, you got to go take him out. And Crickett looks at Tabs and says something, and Tabs goes and then it shows the photo that they're holding.
Yeah,
and it is a heavily balding Jan Hammer with the most awesome comb over. I'm talking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking one of those a well-tended yard.
Yeah.
And it's a cut, but it's like they're chasing him through Miami.
Yeah.
So they just took scenes from the show where Crickett and Tabs are running through hallways and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it'll have Mr. Jonathan Hammer with a gun walking down a hallway or ducking behind a stairwell. But the absolute pinnacle of the video is, if you've not heard the Miami Vice theme song in a while,
after this episode,
I implore
go
you,
to YouTube,
go enjoy it
and download it.
And you'll notice a distinct presence of a heavy metal guitar solo. So Mr. Janway
Hammerstein
you see him pull out a guitar.
Yeah.
And then the screen goes to another explosion, and it comes back, and he is rocking that solo with a keytar.
A keytar.
A keyboard guitar.
Yep.
That solo is not played on a keytar, but you wouldn't notice that by looking at Janway Hammer. He is going to town on that gosh darn keytar.
Yeah, that's where you
he's playing it like it owes him a donut.
Yeah.
Right? Cop reference, Miami Vice. He is going so hard.
Still a reference.
Still a reference. No matter what you think about it, it's a reference.
Oh, yeah.
I damn near shed a tear.
So here is an impression. And Mom, if you're listening, I apologize, but this isn't an insult to you. I love my mom very much, but back in the day, when we would watch Miami Vice on NBC, the credits would come up and and the flamingos and the cars and the girls in the bikinis and the sunshine and the coast and all of that. And the opening credits would come on. The people would start talking about the deal that they were supposed to make, and then someone would drive away. And
Phil Collins would walk by the camera.
Occasionally you'd hear a gunshot, and within 2 minutes, Mom would go, "I'm lost."
Hey, what happened?
She had no idea what was going on, right? And this was before, the VCR. You couldn't pause it to explain it to her.
Oh, God.
And you couldn't rewind it to...
Y'all Gen Xers, or I'm sorry, millennials and your Gen Yers, you have no idea the fury. That was you go from zero to divorce fighting. If someone's watching Miami Vice or Dallas or something that requires you to kind of follow a through line.
Falcon Crest.
It's about Perfect Strangers.
Do you have a plan?
Well, of course I do. Don't be ridiculous.
Alf.
Yeah. I tell you what.
Well, of
and
course
I'm not
don't
kidding
be
on
ridiculous.
I'm not kidding on this one. Three's Company,
Oh.
because every Three's Company was somebody heard something
same
incorrectly,
episode. Yes.
and then it's like, oh no, he's not really a insert name here.
Right.
He's a insert this.
They either thought Jack was dying, or they thought Chrissy was getting married,
or Mr. Furley was turning into a werewolf. Something.
That actually did happen.
As a Halloween episode.
Now you kids need to stop.
Get that silver bullet away from me. I can't do it, Mr. Furley.
He sounded more like Festus on Gunsmoke.
If I could take this runaway train a little bit further into the forest,
sure.
Bess wanted to dress up as Mr. Roper, Mr. and Mrs. Roper for Halloween,
yeah.
and we didn't because we would just be dressing up like a pair of boomers
for yourself,
and nobody would know who it is. But anyway, I'm coming back to it.
Okay, and we're back.
We're back.
Now, where were we? Oh, yeah.
Miami Vice was a show, and I know this.
It was a show.
It was a show that when that theme song came on, I don't care what was happening in the house. If you were walking by the TV, you stopped, and everyone paid attention to the theme song. And then, of course, your dad's going to watch it. And then, maybe you would if you're allowed. If he didn't know you were in the room, you'd get to watch it.
Right. Everybody was on that show.
Yes.
I mean, Glenn
Bruce
Fry,
Willis,
Phil Collins,
Julia Roberts.
Yes, Ed O'Neill from Married with Children.
Was Bryan Cranston on it? He seemed to be on like everything.
He may have been, but for sake of argument and this podcast,
let's just say
yes,
it was. Yeah,
he directed 2 episodes, and he stole Crickett's girlfriend.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro
was
on it.
Bryan Cranston played the dentist in Miami Vice.
Jimmy Smits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mr. and Mrs. Smits.
That was before Jimmy Smits was in every other TV show.
That show kind of brought Elvis the alligator was in the first episode.
Yep.
Yeah. And I also take back we have talked about Miami Vice before, and I said it was kind of a silly show when it started. It really, I watched the first episode again this weekend. It's pretty gritty. It has some comic relief. Donald has a alligator named Elvis living on his boat with him. And that's funny a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty.
You know what? I did this at the time, and I still feel bad for him now. But Philip Michael Thomas at the time was just as good on that show as Crockett was.
Oh yeah, they're both. Yeah,
and
I love them both.
I'm not. I mean, yeah, Crockett was gorgeous, and everybody loved him, and they loved his sleeves rolled up.
His
and
hair got more feathery as the seasons went on.
Yeah, but he was always tan.
Yeah,
and that pastel shirt with the white pants and everything. I mean, but I mean,
they looked badass.
But Tubby was, he was dressed to the nines too.
Yeah.
I mean, but
he had those piercing gray eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steely eyes that just stared into your soul.
He was one of those actors where it was like clear that he was made to be an actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was, same thing with Mr. Donald Johnson.
Donald Johnson.
You could just look at him and be like, yeah, somebody at some point said, you know what, why don't you just, whatever, I don't know what you're doing. You need to drive to Hollywood and just walk in there and demand to know why you're not in something yet.
That's right.
Right?
And Donald Johnson is still a fantastic actor. And I mean,
the last time I saw him in something, it was, what was it? Django Unchained. Tarantino. Yeah. Awesome. It's awesome in that movie.
That's the only Klan scene I've ever seen where I was laughing uncontrollably.
Oh my God.
Well, my wife spent all day making these masks, and all I hear is criticize.
Buford, it ain't that the masks are bad. It's just maybe she should have put the eye holes in a different spot.
Look, we all appreciate her making the masks. Yeah. What if we take them off, ride down there, and then put them on? Well, that ruins the element of surprise. Anyway, Philip Michael Thomas was just as good on Miami Vice as Donald Johnson. And I remember because Don Johnson and Cheech Marin had a show on CBS.
Was it Nash?
Nash Bridges.
Yeah.
And it was nowhere near the success of Miami Vice. And Donald Johnson tried. I mean, he dressed sharp on that show, nothing like his character,
you can't,
Crockett. But there was one episode where they brought on Chong and Philip Michael Thomas.
Okay.
The same episode, they had both of them, and it was like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
And even though, Nash Bridges Well, Nash Bridges was always opposite a Homicide, and so that's why I wouldn't watch it, because I was just deeply hooked on Homicide.
Yeah.
But anywho.
Anyway, I watched the pilot episode, and it took me back. And I ended up buying, I have the series now. I got it from Target. It's on super sale right now.
Okay.
If anybody's interested, you can get all 5 seasons on the Blu-rays.
Okay.
$50.
50. Dang.
50.
Nice. 50.
Yeah. And it includes the lost episodes. I don't know what those are.
I didn't know there were any lost episodes. Were those the black and white ones where Norton? No, wait, that's the Honeymooners.
No.
I always get those shows confused.
I never actively watched Miami Vice. It was just on in the background, but there were a couple of episodes I remember, and one of them, I'm watching. Like I said, I'm starting through the series now, as the Lord intended, starting with the pilot and going forward.
Yes, you watch the shows in order.
But I do remember,
just hop around like some psychopath.
There was one episode that he was Crockett was by himself. Tabbs was visiting his aunt or something
at the home.
Yeah, and
Fanny,
he was.
Would
there,
you like some more pudding?
There was a guy that was in a building that was using all the video cameras, and he was doing something askance that he shouldn't be doing. Hence, Crickett is coming to get him, and Crickett is going through. Crickett's going through the whole building, and the guy's watching him on video cameras and setting traps for him. I think MacGyver had probably started around the time that this episode aired, because it was very MacGyverish, and Crickett was doing some MacGyver things. And I remember at the end of the episode, something happened with the guy. He was going to die or something, and Crickett was leaving. Yeah, something happened with the guy. Crickett is leaving, and the last scene you see Crickett walking away, and the guy said, "No, help, help," and Crickett just waves. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't want to completely re-dramatize that, because I want you guys to watch it.
I like how you didn't want to completely do it, so
There's
you didn't do it
As
at
soon as
all.
there's a guy and something happens
Something happened, and then he drove away. End scene.
That's the one episode I remember.
Hi, this is Dave Lay with an exciting announcement. For years, Whoppers has brought you the finest all-beef foot-long hot dogs. And now they're bringing you something you've been craving all year. Whoppers Holiday Hams, just in time for Christmas. Woohoo! Whoppers has 3 festive flavors to choose from: salted country, sweet pineapple glazed, and hot jalapeno. If that doesn't make you hungry for ham, nothing will.
That's right.
Whoppers Holiday Hams. Get yours now while supplies last.
So you mentioned Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston is one of my all-time favorite actors.
Yes.
And I was talking to my oldest son, Jacob, about Bryan Cranston. We were having lunch together. It was one of those rare occasions where Jacob, my guy, he's a senior in college, okay, and he has a job, and he also has a band, and he has a social life. He has friends. So he's just like rarely home.
Yeah.
And this is one of those rare occasions where I'm like, holy crap, is that a hologram? Is that, and we joke about that a lot. We have a lot of laughs in the Cox household.
Yeah.
So Jacob is home. We're having lunch together and started talking about Bryan Cranston. I can't remember how it came up, but that doesn't matter. It's not part of the story. And I said, did you know that Bryan Cranston is an ordained minister?
Really?
Back in the day, back when he was like in his 20s or something, he needed some extra cash and became an ordained minister in the Universal Life Church. Okay. And he performed like a dozen weddings and would get like maybe $200 or something to perform the ceremony.
Okay.
And I listened to the audiobook of Bryan Cranston's biography, and he was talking about doing this wedding, and it was on a plane.
Okay.
Like a little 2-seater thing, and he's having to yell at the top of his lungs and so they can repeat their vows and everything. And he was sunburned and had a Hawaiian shirt on and shorts and flip flops and whatever. So he performed the ceremony, and he was joking, like he says, I can just imagine now some guy watching Breaking Bad going, "Honey, isn't that the guy that married us?" So yeah, there are people who, like Bryan Cranston, actually performed their ceremony. So
That's
Jacob
awesome.
and I had a good laugh about that, and lunch was over. Jacob had to go to school, and I went to work. About 4 hours later, I get a text from Jacob with a certificate from the Universal Life Church.
Did he get ordained?
My son got ordained as a minister at the Universal Life Church. And I was like, wait, what? So I texted back. I was like, "I'm so proud?" Question mark. He said, "Yeah, Dad. It only took a couple of minutes." Part of me feels like a horrible father, and part of me is like, "That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen."
A part of me wants to get ordained at the Universal Life Church.
So yeah, exactly. Well, no, if you and Bess want to renew your vows, or
Jacob can help us with that.
Jacob can renew your vows. He is an ordained minister.
Wow.
Last week on the podcast, our special guest was Mike Chisholm of the Letterman Podcast. If you haven't listened to the Letterman Podcast after this episode, you can go to the Facebook group and join the Letterman Podcast group, help become part of the community. And the whole entire goal of the Letterman Podcast is to keep the broadcasting career that is from David Letterman, keeping that alive. I've been a guest on his show several times, as has Mike, and he's been on our show. Anyway, so we got into this long conversation about 9 Inch Nails. And Mike and I are going to see 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, 25-centimeter nails.
My question is...
Look it up.
I'm trying to decide what concert t-shirt to wear to 9 Inch Nails. Now, I can do something silly, like wear my Garth Brooks, and then Mike will not talk to me or be seen.
No. It's
I could go even sillier. Now, I could wear my Weird Al Yankovic t-shirt because Weird Al did a little bit of Closer in one of his polka songs, but I'm not going to do that. So I've kind of narrowed it down to my Devo shirt. I think without Devo, we wouldn't have 9 Inch Nails. I think Devo were an inspiration for the group. For the techno-ness, I could wear my Prophets of Rage because they're one of the harder groups that I listen to. Or I could wear my Johnny Cash shirt because Johnny Cash did a cover of Hurt. And Trent Reznor says that song is no longer a 9 Inch Nails song; it's a Johnny Cash song. So, what do you think, Mike? What shirt are you wearing to the 9 Inch Nails?
This is my 9 Inch Nails shirt.
Learn to swim.
Learn to swim.
Yeah.
It's
a 9 Inch Nails song.
No, I think there's a lot of crossover between Tool and 9 Inch Nails. It's a Tool shirt.
Oh, that's right.
And it has a naughty word on it. It has so it kind of limits where I can wear it.
You can't be wearing that.
You can't wear it to a brisk.
To a brisk?
Is that
You mean a bris?
What the hell did you just say?
That either.
A brisk. A brisk describes something.
Oh.
It feels very brisk out here. It's very penultimate.
I have, as often as I make an idiot of myself, it's
I'll
rare.
let you look up brisk.
At my
and you
age,
decide if you want to wear that shirt to a brisk.
At my age,
Some people call it a breed.
it's rare that I find a new way to make an idiot of myself because I've done every other way
I
already.
do it all the time, man.
But anyway, this is a Tool shirt, and so I figure I'll get some nods of approval.
But what shirt do you think I would wear
so you
that
have
I'll
the
get nods?
Prophets of Rage, Johnny Cash,
Or Devo.
Devo, probably the Devo.
I'm thinking
I think the
Devo.
Yeah, I think just some Devo action there.
Yeah. Looking forward to the show. I went through the set list, and granted,
I got a playlist of it in the Spotify.
Granted, there's a lot of songs I was unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
I forgot Head Like a Hole was them.
Yeah.
I've known Head Like a Hole for years.
Dude,
but I didn't know it was 9 Inch Nails.
Well, like I told Mr. Chisholm. Chisholm is 9 Inch Nails is a lot like Tool. Like, I didn't realize I was such a Tool fan until I was well into their career. They only put on an album every 15 years.
That's right.
So it's like when the Fear Inoculum album came out, I was like, I need to get caught up. Oh, wait, I'm completely caught up. I have all their albums.
Yep.
Well, I'm good. Same thing with 9 Inch Nails. I mean, they're the opposite. I mean, 9 Inch Nails has tons and tons of albums. But I bought Pretty Hate Machine when it came out on tape because I thought that the graphic looked cool.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And then I loved it. I wore that tape out.
Yeah.
I played it like crazy.
I kind of miss the days of having the cassette tapes.
Yeah.
It's like, because, my Billy Idol Rebel Yell cassette, the whole front side was wore off. I mean, and granted, the songs on the B-side are really good too.
Yeah.
But it's like, and then my Thriller cassette, you couldn't read either side of Thriller.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
I mean, I played the bejesus out of that.
There was a period of time of very...
Oh, and the sound quality on cassette.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There was a brief period of time.
You could use the cassette case as a window scraper when it snows.
I had a car that made the most horrible sound that you could have when you're playing a cassette tape, when it goes and you hear a snap and you pull it and all the tape comes out. Yeah.
You use a pencil to wind the tape back up.
But kids, back in the day, there was a brief period of time when CDs were out and cassette tapes were still out. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't know if you liked a band or not and you're just trying something out, you'd buy the cassette.
Oh.
But if it was something you knew you liked, you bought the CD. Very brief period there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You definitely would want to commit before you spent the extra $3.
There was also a place called the Columbia House.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you get like 400 tapes for a penny.
Yeah, and then
the next one's free.
And the next one's free.
The first 400 were a penny.
And
they were also free, by the way.
Yeah, you're signing up for a 50-year mortgage when you do it. They don't tell you that. It's like, and then you got people calling. But then what you do is you have one of your parents scream at them, like when they call, don't ever call this out.
Exactly.
And then you're free. You're good.
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to send the Columbia House guy to your house and come get it.
Did you know the Columbia House went out of business?
Did they?
How?
I can't imagine that. Wow.
How did they do that?
Yeah.
My question is, what the hell?
Did you ever actually buy I actually bought the CDs.
I was in Columbia House.
But they were like $35 for a CD, or 20. It was like $25 to $35 for a CD if you actually bought them at their prices. After you get through all the pennies and all that stuff, by the time you're done doing your commitment, you still come out a little bit ahead, but just barely.
I didn't get that far.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
It was like, get 8 for a penny and just buy 10 for over the next 4 years. Like, yeah, I'm going to buy 10 CDs. And then you go to the mall. You know, the mall.
Oh, God, how I loved going
and
to the mall.
And they have the CDs there for $14. And then you get the Columbia House catalog. The same CD is $24.99. You're like, that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to the mall.
Go to Cat's Records in Johnson City was where I used to buy all my CDs. Oh, and Cat's Records had this giant box where they would put their promotional posters. They just rolled up, they were free.
Yeah.
And I've got so many. I've got some Billy Idol posters, some Kiss posters, some. There's no telling how many posters I got from Cat's Records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you college kids out there, that's posters. I mean, pay attention. That's how you define yourself.
Do people still buy posters? Because
I was in
when I was at the Walmart last week, I walked by and I thought, when was the last time I looked through all the posters? And I went through. There was like a girl in a bikini. That was kind of a naughty poster.
What?
Yeah, there was
at Walmart
Minecraft poster.
Yeah.
There was a couple of Marvel posters, and then I can't remember what else is on there. But posters were cool. I have hundreds of posters still in my basement, rolled up in a giant box.
I got to read Stump's thing. Stump Woodley is an admissions goof. At one point, I had 4 P.O. boxes in college. I made very good use of Columbia House during that period. Dude, that is the most amazing. You're like the Scarface of Columbia House.
That is a scam.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Time now for the Weird Al Yankovic song segment of the week.
Help me get away from myself. I wanna, you like an animal.
This has been the Weird Al Yankovic song segment of the week.
At the beginning of the show, I mentioned that there's something that Mike says that I started saying that my wife now says, and my wife repeated it to your wife, Bess.
At their little book club.
Their quote book club.
I know when a book club meeting is coming up because Bess will lock herself in the bedroom and read for like 3 days straight. I got to get caught up. Here's a fun fact.
God forbid somebody find out you're not reading the book.
Well, here's a fun fact.
What's that?
She probably doesn't want me to say this, but I'm going to say it. She was not that into this latest book.
Oh.
And she's the one that picked it. And she felt horrible. She's like, it's just not that good.
Yeah.
But I have to read it now.
I haven't heard what Libby thinks of said book, but I will ask. Anyway, so Mike was telling me that he has a habit of, like if Bess says, we need to go to the store, Mike will go, we need to go to the store, DERP! which really aggravates Bess. And she's like,
pisses her right off.
Would you stop? DERP! DERP! So
I got the kids doing it now.
Yeah, last Tuesday, I'm driving home after recording this podcast, and I'm just talking to myself, "Derp, derp." And I walk in the house and I'm laughing. And Libby's like, "Did you have fun at Mike's?" And I said, "Did you have fun at Mike's?" Derp. To which she's like, "What are you doing?"
She's not gonna let you come over here anymore.
What are you doing, Derp? And I explained to her how Mike talks to Bess. And then I started doing it to Libby. And now Libby will be at home. And Jacob comes downstairs and says, "Mom, do we have any more pancakes? Do we have more pancakes?" Derp! Derp! So before the girls went and had their book club, Derp, I told Libby, I said, "Ask Bess to say anything and then repeat that, and I can't wait to hear the response." And so Libby did. She says, "Bess, I need you to say something." She says, "What do you want me to say?" "What do you want me to say, Derp?"
How'd that go over?
Bess said, quote, "I can't stand when he does that." To which Libby says, "I can't stand when he does that, Derp."
Well, okay.
So you
have
rubbed off on me. Hello.
Yep.
I rubbed it off onto Libby, and now she's trying to rub it off back onto Bess.
Here's the deal.
Derp.
Here's why I don't feel bad about that. Because Bess stole the "just put it anywhere." Just put that anywhere. She started to use that on me.
Yeah.
So I needed a thing. I needed a new thing. Just be like, "Are you going to do the dishes?" But yeah, Charlie started to do it. She'll tell Charlie, "Put your dish in the sink." And it's not good. It's not a good thing that we've taught them, but it's too late to put the genie back in the bottle at this point.
I also Cameron dropped something. I said, "Oh, just put that anywhere." And now he does that to me. I was pouring cereal and got some Honey Nut Cheerios on the floor. "Oh, Dad, why don't you just put those anywhere?" "Why don't you put those anywhere?" And that's what we're going to do at the home.
Yeah.
When we're in the same home.
Oh,
Mr. Cox, have you had your medicine? Have you had your medicine, Burp?
I'm going to be in line for the pudding, and Gladys is going to say, "You wait your turn. Wait your turn." And then Gladys is going to be shocked. She's going to drop her pudding. "Just put that anywhere, Gladys." It's going to be great.
Just put that anywhere. I hope you're happy.
I am.
Not only have you made me more of an idiot, but you've also got my wife acting like you.
Oh, that gave me a headache. I have a headache now. I got to talk about the man who runs, the running man.
Oh, the running man.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. Bess. So here's when we're driving away.
From the movie.
From the movie.
Okay, not from the house. From the movie.
Yeah. Andrew was very succinct. Are you all right? You got a headache. Andrew said, "That was a good movie." I said, "Yeah, I think it was." He's like, "That was a really good movie." And then Bess said, "It's okay." And then Charlie said, "That was the best movie I've ever seen in my life."
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's 12.
Okay.
And yes, we took him to see The Running Man.
Okay.
But it was...
Was it rated R?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But my dad took me to see RoboCop when I was 11 or 12.
And how did you turn out?
Like this. But so the fancy thing about this one, this is a Glenn Powell joint. Mm-hmm. He played Hollywood in Top Gun Maverick, and he was some other crap.
I loved his opening monologue on SNL.
Oh, with the UPS driver?
Yeah, because he was supposed to be on the show like 4 years ago, and Lorne Michaels says, "Without Maverick, you're nothing," or something, or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, he's really good in it. The whole thing with this one is that it follows the book. The original one didn't follow the book. It's basically the only thing that it had in common with the book was there was a game show and a guy named Killian, and it was called The Running Man.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
This one follows it. I'm not going to spoil anything.
And that won't be the first time that someone has took a Stephen King movie and adapted it poorly.
Yeah. It seemed like in the 80s, everything that they adapted by him was just terrible. Or really, really good, but didn't have much to do with the actual book. Like The Shining is a perfect example.
Right.
But no, this one, it follows the book almost exactly. Has I'm not a big Michael Cera fan, and it's not that I'm an anti-Michael Cera.
I like him.
I just don't see him in many things.
Yeah.
He had one of the best parts in this movie. It's worth going to the movie for the Michael Cera scenes alone.
Yeah.
It's absolutely hilarious.
I'll check it out.
But yeah, it's a good movie. It's a little different. Like I said, it's Edgar Wright is the guy that did Shaun of the Dead. It goes a little goofy in some places, and then gets really hardcore, violent in others. It's like the RoboCop violence or Starship Troopers, where it's like over the top gory for comedic effect.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, there's like
with the blood splatter.
Yeah, it'll show promos for every once in a while. It'll show like a commercial comes in, kind of like you remember RoboCop did I'd buy that for $1. Yeah. It has those kind of things throughout the movie, but they're glamorizing the show where people get killed, and it just has them being like slaughtered in creative ways, and you're meant to chuckle but also be horrified. Okay. So I think it does pretty well. I like the ending. The ending is not the same as the book, although it does do a strong nod towards the book ending. But I think they did a really good job with it, and you should go check it out.
This portion of our show is brought to you by Fudge. Hi, I'm Dave Lay, and I love fudge. I'm not talking about that store-bought crap. I mean honest-to-God homemade fudge. If you start to say it over and over, it starts to sound like it's not even a real word. Fudge. 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 Anywho, where was I? After this podcast, hop on over to the stove and make a batch of delicious fudge. You'll thank me when colder weather rolls in. Now, back to the show. Hey, honey, where's all the stuff I need to make some fudge?
All right, Mike, I'm going to tell you something that happened over the weekend. I got a little bit frustrated with my wife. I'm going to explain exactly what happened, and I want to know from you if you think I should have gotten frustrated or not.
Oh, Jesus.
Because your opinion is what I value most in this world. Okay. We are raking leaves. Cameron is raking, and I've got the Leafinator 3000 strapped over my shoulder, and I'm mulching them up, and I'm putting them into bags. And Libby comes out to help. And I keep telling Libby she doesn't need to help. Cameron and I got this. She says, but I want to help. You guys are out here doing this all by yourself. I want to help. I'm like, but it's going to hurt your arthritis. She goes, I will stop when I start feeling bad.
Boy, I've heard that before.
It's like, okay. So she comes out.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Yeah.
She's raking and she's helping us out, and she's talking, and we're all having a pretty good time raking leaves. She goes in the house, and then she comes back, and she is wearing my Letterman hat. Okay, I have two David Letterman hats.
Nope.
This one that I'm wearing right here is this is an audio podcast, but if you're a patron, you can see which one I'm talking about. It is gray. Okay, It is gray. It is a faded gray hat. This hat used to be a very vibrant, a very bright navy blue. Okay, it used to be a bright blue hat. Okay, and I'm wearing that blue hat, and I'm out one day, and I get a little sweaty, and it left a sweat ring all around the rim of the hat, all around the seam, and then onto the bill of the hat. And I essentially ruined my good Letterman hat, because no matter how many times you try to wash one of those things,
it just doesn't. The
sweat,
it
won't come out. It just won't come out. So what did I do? I bought a new one.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have my new, it's practically new, blue Letterman hat that I only wear inside. On
formal occasions.
Formal occasions like weddings and a bris.
That's a callback is what they call that. Oh.
A funeral.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'm wearing my inside blue David Letterman Late Show hat.
Yeah.
Okay. This one here, I mean, I wear this to the pool, to the beach. I wear it when I cut the grass. I wear it when I dig ditches, when I clean the toilet.
Yeah.
I don't care. Anything. Yeah. This one, the dingier it gets, the better.
The damage has been done.
This is my old school. I can do whatever the hell I want to this hat. But the blue one, And I said, honey, sweetie, pumpkin, dearest, love of my life, please don't wear my hat outside.
Yeah.
And she goes, what's the problem? I said, I said, you're going to get the hat sweaty. No, I'm not. I'm not going to get the hat sweaty. I said, can you just, can you please just take the hat off? And she finally takes the hat off and she says, Cameron, will you get me another hat? And Cameron went and got another hat, and then it was awkward or whatever. And boy, am I going to hear about it when Libby hears this portion of the podcast. Anyway.
Do you want my opinion?
Yes, I do.
My first thing that came to mind was, how dare you? How dare you take... But she knows what this hat means to you.
She knows that.
You bought a whole new hat because you yourself utilized the hat that is on your head now to the point where it has a nasty, disgusting sweat ring.
This thing has survived COVID, the plague,
and you want to have a nice one for formal occasions.
A flu.
And then she goes and she takes that hat as though it's hers, places it atop her dome, and decides to come out and try to do manual labor.
Yeah.
That's grounds right there. That's, I mean, you are...
Should I file papers?
I don't know that...
Should I seek representation?
I think you should seek representation and get get some opinions here. I have a similar story. Can I tell my similar story?
Sure.
This may shed some light on your situation.
Okay.
So
was this about the coffee mug?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. We the coffee mug is well established. It's in it's in my will and testament. I like the U2s.
I do. Yeah.
So, and I always buy a program. Now, these days you can order the program online, so you don't have to carry it with you and get it all sweaty and nasty, or drop it in a puddle of beer or whatever.
Right.
So sometimes I do that, but when I have to, I will buy it at the place. We went to go see the Elevation Tour. Okay. You know the Elevation Tour for the All That You Can't Leave Behind album.
Can't Leave Behind.
Beautiful Day,
which was their best album.
The triumphant return, of the U2s.
My podcast too.
It is.
Yeah.
And I bought a program. Now, in the midst of this program, there were some sticker pages.
Oh, okay. Why are they stickers? Who's going to sticker them?
Yeah.
Not a sane person.
No.
No, God, please, no.
So,
no.
We get home from the show. Now, we're not married yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But it's on the horizon. And she asked, can I take one of the stickers from inside that program? And that's as far as she got.
What'd you say?
Before it must have been the look in my eye when I turned towards her. Because she stopped and said, what? She said, what, are you going to use all the stickers? And I said, I'm going to use exactly none of these stickers. Are you out of your mind?
Defined use.
This particular show we went to Philadelphia for. I was like, I went to Philadelphia for these stickers. I can't. Yeah. What could I possibly put these on?
Right.
No. What do you want to put a sticker on? She says, my car. It's like, this is not for your car.
No,
these are not car stickers.
Cars aren't forever.
And she got angry.
Oh.
Yeah. And I felt bad. But I still didn't let her use a sticker. Now, that was in 2000, 2001. Fast forward, literally 20 years later, I said, do you remember when you asked me if you could use a sticker? And we joke about it now. We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you wouldn't let me use a sticker from the thing. I was like, yeah. Kind of want to use a sticker from the thing.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did.
What did you use it
for the
on?
people watching on the thing, the Jimmer Jammer, there's one right there.
On
U2 Elevation.
Okay.
Right there on the old Irritable Dad Syndrome laptop.
Yeah.
Now, she said that didn't bother her when I put that on there.
Right.
But I still feel bad about it.
So how many stickers do you have?
There's like 20 of them in there. It's somewhere over there on the shelf.
Okay.
I can show it to you.
Okay.
But they don't stick very well because that one, it keeps coming off.
I would not put one on a car because you have a car.
It's going to get dirty out there. Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And then you get rid of the car. I mean, that you can keep a laptop for the rest of your life.
Now, in my defense,
you're going to be buried with that sticker.
In my defense, I started buying stickers when we went different places. When we went to our vacation out west, I bought stickers of different places we went. They're all on this laptop along with Tool. And so this is how I say this is my Irritable Dad Syndrome laptop. Mm-hmm. However, that story had not much to do with your story. The point is, I see exactly what you're talking about. There are articles of clothing in this household that are off limits to everyone. We talk about Mike's concert T-shirts. I wash them differently with different detergent in a different manner. I hang dry them
in a different state.
Yeah, most of them look the same as they did when I bought them because I care for them so deeply. Every once in a while, one will find its way into the regular wash. Just about a month ago, my Faith No More shirt found it into the regular wash. And now I can't wear it until I lose about 50 pounds. Because it...
Really?
Yeah.
What, did they wash it on hot?
Yeah, just normal wash cycles.
Okay. Well,
because I wash them on cold and then I hang dry them.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I say, I throw my T-shirts in the dryer.
It depends on the shirt. My Prophets of Rage shirt can't kill it. I wash it. It's in the normal wash, and it's still the same size it always was.
That's my Pearl Jam T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got a few. Every single one of my U2 shirts, I can tell just by looking at them. If they ever hit the regular wash, I mean, we won't be able to put it on Booba.
I'm so disappointed because I bought a Joshua Tree Tour at the U2 shirt.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit me.
Yeah,
it didn't fit me when I brought it home.
I know.
I should have tried it on there.
I got an extra large, and I can't wear it. I got to lose about 50 pounds for that one.
Yeah.
But when I lose my 50 pounds,
by God,
I got 2 shirts I can wear.
By God, I'm doing it. We're going to go. We hope you go to IrritableDadSyndrome.com. We hope you tell your friends about it. We hope you like and share our videos. If you subscribe, then that will help us out. If you go and leave us a review, that would increase our algorithm.
Or comment on it. I mean, we got people out there commenting that have no idea what the hell they're talking about. At least you get in there and say something.
Honestly, yeah. If you see one of our videos, comment. We'll comment back to you.
Yeah,
we like doing that. So that'll help us out and get more people to see us. And eventually, Irritable Dad Syndrome will be the biggest podcast in the world. We hope to see you next week on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
Well, that wraps it up for this week. I'll go back to the garage. You see, me and the little wife had a bit of a tiff, and I've been sleeping in the car. But that's okay. I like it in there. Irritable Dad Syndrome is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Welcome to After the Show on Irritable Dad Syndrome. Hey, all right. All right, so Mike, I'm going to tell you something that happened over the weekend. All right, Mike, I'm going to tell you something that happened over the weekend, and I got a little bit frustrated with I can't talk to him. All right, Mike, I'm going to tell you something that happened over the weekend.
Just spit it out, Darin.
I don't have any hoodies that she could
the hoodies
destroy with her girl cooties.
Yeah, I don't mind hoodie.
You don't mind hootie? That's DERP. So proud of her.
Wow.
I thought it was hilarious.
This is too good to keep from the masses.
Yeah. The masses.
Nobody's saying they don't appreciate what Jenny did.
Well, if all I had to do was cut a hole in a bag, I could have cut it better than this. What about you, Robert?
Can you see? Not too good. I mean, if I don't move my head, I can see you pretty good, more or less. But when I start riding, the bag's moving all over, and I'm riding blind.
I just made mine worse. Anybody bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking.